We found the board game behind a false wall. The contractors pried off a plank in the basement, and there it was, dusty wooden box, carved snakes and ladders spiraling around the edges. No manufacturer's name, probably just junk, my partner said. He set it on the table and went back to work. I wiped the dust away. In the center, faint letters spelled "Winner stays, loser plays." The pieces were carved dolls, worn smooth. There were 4 of them. They looked like us. Little details. My chipped front tooth, his beard, the green sweater I wore. We laughed it off. Creepy, we said. That night, I heard a soft click downstairs, as if something small had been moved. I went to check. The game board was open. One of the pieces had moved 2 spaces forward. None of us had touched it. Probably just the house settling. My partner mumbled, half asleep. The next morning, we got an email. Our closing date on the house had been pushed back 2 days. On the game board, 2 spaces ahead read, "Delayed." We both laughed nervously. Coincidence? The next night, another piece moved. "Stop playing," it said on the square. We hadn't started. I hid the box in the closet. At 1:03 a.m., I woke up to whispering, faint wooden pieces tapping on cardboard. In the morning, the closet door was opened. The board sat on our kitchen table. The 3rd piece had advanced to a square labeled "Accident." My partner called as I stared at it. "I just rear-ended someone," he said, voice shaking. "I swear I hit the brakes. It's like they didn't work." We pushed the game back into its box. We wrapped it in towels. We shoved it under the bed. At midnight, the sound returned. Clack, clack, a piece moving itself. The next square read, "Players refuse. Forfeit turn. We have to finish," my partner said, eyes wide. "Maybe it stops when someone wins." The dolls felt warm in my hand. We rolled the dice. Or rather, we didn't. The dice rolled themselves across the board. 3, 5, 7. When my piece landed on a square that said "Tell a secret," words tumbled out of my mouth I hadn't planned to confess. He landed on trade places. The room spun. I felt like I was looking out of his eyes. He gasped. We moved on. One by one, our dolls crept toward the end. The final square read, "Winner stays." The instructions were never clear on what happened to the loser. I was 1 space behind when my doll hit chance. The square was blank. In the real world, the lights flickered. The room grew cold. The game board whispered in a voice that sounded like mine and not mine, "Choose." My partner looked at me. "We don't have to," he started. The dice rolled anyway. His piece jumped to the finish. Mine landed on the last square. "Loser plays," it said. The dolls blurred. I felt the table rising, the ceiling growing further away. My hands felt wooden. He cried my name. I tried to speak. Only air hissed through carved lips. In front of me, a new game board formed. 2 empty spaces, waiting.